All right. So the other day, Brad, I got some really, really bad financial advice. In fact, it was just downright wrong, but I enjoyed the process. And so I thought when we sit down with Brad doing the iWealth podcast, which welcome back to it, let's talk about the best financial advice that you've ever gotten, because you get to sit with people that always think that they know something about what you do. And probably have a lot of advice for you.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you this, it did not come off of a midnight info commercial on TV on how to get rich quick or something like that.
Box.
Yeah, exactly. The truth of the matter is there's not some magic advice out there, but there's really a couple of things that come to mind that are philosophies that I adhere to that I think make total sense. And the number one thing is to get out of debt. Pay off your credit cards and things like that. Sometimes when houses cost $300,000, you're going to have a loan, okay, on a house, but you should be paying that off as soon as you can. I understand that interest rates could be low and you could invest it and things like that. I believe in getting out of debt as fast as you can. Credit card debt, horrible. It's not good. Don't have it. Get rid of it. So I would say number one is get out of debt. And then number two is get to 10%. And what I mean by that is save 10% of your income. The faster you can get to 10% of your savings in your 401k or whatever you have going, the faster you're going to get to that retirement. And then at retirement, you've got the ability to say you don't want to because you're not ready, but financially you want to get there. You want to be in position where you're not a slave to the bank because you owe debt to the bank or the credit card or whatever. And you want to get in position where you have the assets that you've saved so that you can live off them the rest of your life. Now you're in control, Matt, of everything in your future, meaning you might go to work because it's purposeful and you love it.
Yeah.
But if things go bad, you can be done and you got the money sitting in an account that's going to support your lifestyle. So those would be the two things. Get out of debt. That's evil. And then go ahead and get to 10% in your savings.
So I'm going to ask, just because I got you here.
Sure.
Worst financial advice?
Worst financial advice. I would say throwing bad money after bad money, meaning, let's say you bought a bad stock or something like that, or a bad investment if it's a business or something, and not looking in the mirror and say, this is dumb, and just stopping. Yeah. So continuing to invest in a certain stock or something like that that's going down.
It's going to go up. I know it's going to go up.
Yeah,
I know it's going to go up.
Yeah.
It just hasn't proven itself.
Yeah.
Be done with it.
Yeah. When you're hoping and praying that's going to turn around. Or business. I've seen people do it with businesses where they just know that the business isn't going to make it, and they continue just to throw everything they have at it just for that hope. Even though when they really look in the mirror and pull back the onion, they understand it's just not going to make it. And so
sinking ship.
Yeah, I think if you can cut your losses early and move to the next thing mentally and physically with your pocketbook, the better off you are.
Very cool. Some great advice. Well, in the comments below, do we want them to leave some of their best and worst?
I'd love to see that. Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun if you guys have been given some really bad advice over the years or some really, really good advice.
Yeah. Hopefully my name's not attached to the bad advice, but who knows?
Classic. All right. Well, we will see you back here next time on the iWealth podcast.
All right. Thanks, Matt.